again.
What is going on, guys? Sensationlive here. Welcome you guys back to my channel. Now guys, I wanted to talk about a feature that I would possibly like to be seeing implemented into the Pokemon Go experience for 2017. Now I would love to see DayCares put in. Now what I mean by DayCares, now if you're an old school Pokemon player, I remember on like the Gen 2 Pokemon region, I was able to take my Pokemon to, I think it was the third maybe fourth city, and there's a daycare there. And what you do is there's like a man and a lady, they're quite oldish, and you give them your Pokemon. You can give them both one each. So there's two Pokemon in that daycare, and they go out into the little garden area, and you can go and see them and stuff and check up on them and see how far they've grown. So you could go away, battle gyms or whatever for like 2 or 3 hours, come back, and it will say it'll go, oh, your Charmander level 20 has leveled up by 5 levels. So when you take that Pokemon out, your Pokemon will be level 25. And I think that would be a super cool feature to put into Pokemon Go. Somewhere where you could go and put a Pokemon in, for example, because this is how breeding could get involved as well, because you use the daycare to breed, because you can put 2 Pokemon in and then it breeds. I think putting like a Pokemon in and then using, I don't know, the in-game coin system, or maybe they can implement, like maybe you have to give over items or something as in reward to payment. But I think coins would be a good idea. So it'd be like, I don't know, 100 coins. So you pay in advance like how many levels you'd like them to have, and then it will tell you when to go back, sort of thing. So it'd be like, I'll come back in 2 hours time and your Pokemon will go up by this amount or something like that. So you pay to have your Pokemon like trained and leveled up for you. And I think, because at the moment there's no way, unless you're just using Stardust, to level up your Pokemon. So I think doing it this way to get the CP up of Pokemon would be pretty cool. And it'd be good if this feature would allow them to train up your Pokemon in the way of HP. So it would make the HP of that Pokemon higher and the attack and defense stats. That is something that I think would be really cool. If like the IV of the Pokemon's quite low, this will give it a chance to get the IVs up and raise the IVs of those Pokemon up. So if its attack is its weakness, you can put it in this daycare and it will work on its attack to get that to maybe 100% IV Pokemon. I think that's a really cool idea. Let me know what you think about that idea. If you think it would be a good idea, because a lot of the time you get a Pokemon that you really like, you get it with a moveset that you really like, but it's missing something like, say, the HP's not great or the CP's not good, but the moveset's awesome. Putting it in this daycare system would get the CP to where you want it, where you would like, where this Pokemon would just dominate and be super, super strong. It gives like a little way of, it gives it like a way of customization instead of just, this is what you've got, this is what you've got to live with, go and catch something else. It allows you to like manipulate Pokemon more, and to basically more like real life. Like it's more of a way like the actual game used to be, where you level up your Pokemon and stuff like that. I'd love to see full-blown proper leveling systems brought into Pokemon Go, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. I would just love to be able to go around and just battle like the old battle scenes properly instead of like the stupid gyms, because I'm not really too much of a big fan of the gyms and just having on the screen. I'd love it if each individual Pokemon you could use the 4 move sets and stuff like that, but I don't think that is ever going to happen in Pokemon Go. So I have to throw that out the window already. But daycare system, I think it's definitely a cool idea, and just being able to get them to level it up in some sort of way that would help advance that Pokemon even more and become even stronger, instead of just having to find one that is capable of being stronger already. It's allowed to go up in the way that you want it, sort of thing. If that makes sense to you guys, it can be whatever you want it to be. But anyway guys, I'm in Sensation. Make sure you smash a like, don't forget to subscribe guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Let me know if this is a good idea guys. Peace out.